myself, pass it down. I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding just like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflowing, 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 overflowing.
Hey, good morning. Great Saturday morning. Hey, Miss Tequila. Hello, Miss Miranda. Mitchell Crocker from H-Town. Come on, Breona. Hey, yes, we are overflowing. That's right, Breona. We are overflowing. You guys put some fireballs in the chat for that overflow. Y'all love that song? Gets me going. Hey, Miss Hazel, how you doing? Donna Kiki Sanders. Okay, I've got all my peeps in the house today. Good morning. Come on, guys. Take a minute like right now. I'm so glad to have all of you on, but I need you to do me a huge, super big, ginormous favor. I need you to tag and share it with some folks like right now. All right. And if you're from the South, right now. Come on. Hey, Gabrielle Lee, Van Thomas. Hello. What? Double Diamond Janella Simpson. Hey, that is right, guys. Share. And look, I'm going to do the same thing like right now. So come on, tag and share, get your peeps on. Let me know in the chat, where are you tuning in from? Hey there, Tina. Hello. Keith Welch, what's up? Good morning. Let's see who is represented. H-Town, ATL, Detroit, Florida. Let me know, where are you guys checking in from? Hello, Jamaltis. Hey, Laurie L. Hey, come on. Hey, everybody. Is that Tennessee? Atlanta? All right, I see you guys. ATL, Columbus, Georgia. Hey there, let's go. Tamara Trotter. Yes, come on. Miss Lorona. Hey, good morning. So come on, guys. While you are taking that second to share, I've got a couple of announcements. Sabrina Wright, yes. Hello, Archbishop Banks. Good morning. Okay, Tava is in the house. Where are my day ones? Come on, I got to give it up for my day ones. If you've been here since 2019, 2020, come on, put a 1 in the chat. I see some day ones in here. Come on, you guys. Why are you tagging and sharing? Yep, I see you guys. I see you. Come on, represent Tavans. See, the new people don't know about those Tavans, right? So, all right, guys, just want to let you know, we are kicking off our Never Broke Again tour. Come on, how many of you are excited about that? You are ready. We are coming to a city near you, and our first stop is Florida. That's right, Janella Simpson. We are going to be in your backyard. The whole crew is coming. We've got the team, our CEO, our founder, our visionary, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd himself has taken up the charge, and he is leading by example. Okay, so if you are anywhere in the vicinity of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this weekend, you want to get there. If you can't get there, send your peeps there. I promise you, you guys don't want to miss it. And he's not coming by himself. You've got all of the crew. You've got me, Lachelle Pierre, Director of Operations. You've got Jewel Tanker, our visionary of TavaVerse. You've got our credit extraordinaire, credit repair extraordinaire, Miss Breona Anderson. And baby, you better watch Double Diamond Janella Simpson come through, okay? So I'm telling you guys, we've got some great things planned this Thursday. So let me know, who am I going to see in Florida? Put it in the chat. Raise your hand, something, say, hey, I'll be there. And let me know if you're going to be a guest, right? Let me know if you are on here and this was your first time on our stream. And if you are in Florida, you can be my very special guest, right? So let me know. I want a very special guest to meet me in Florida. That's somebody not already in Tava, but I will take care of your ticket. Hey, Sonia, good morning. So, all right, guys, I want to get out of the way. Put it in the chat, y'all. I'll be looking to see who wants to be my special guest in Florida. I got your ticket. So, all right, today, get ready. That's all I can say. I want to say, y'all know how they say, ladies, y'all know what we tell each other, put your big girl pants on. Hey there, Rocco. Hey, good morning. If you are in Florida or you send somebody to Florida, I will get their ticket. So put your big girl and big boy pants on, get your pen and your paper, share this to your pages, send those last minute text messages out, because as I said before, our CEO is leading by example. He not only set the charge out there, he's setting the tone, okay? And today he is giving us the blueprint, right? Giving us the strategies, giving us the access, giving us the information. So you don't want to miss it. You're in the right place, right? But you don't want to be here alone. So make sure you have shared this. You've tagged somebody. You have given them the opportunity to get exactly what it is that you are about to get. So y'all didn't come to see me. I'm going to get on out of the way and bring up our CEO, and that is none other than Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd. But before I do, I need your undivided attention. So I need you to watch this, okay?
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
Play that one more time. I know some people probably slept on it in the beginning. So listen, I want them awake and I want them to really pay attention to this, because this is very powerful. One more time.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
That's me. I believe in that. Everything that I've done to get to where I am, and even what I'm doing now, I'm doing the same thing. But I think most people quit at sweat. The moment they have to sweat, the moment they have to learn something new, the moment they have to get out of their comfort zone, they find flaws and problems with it. But the people that survive their own thinking are the people that become the millionaires. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. Every millionaire I know, we share similarities in our stories, you know, and in our stories, there is what TD Jake said, man, there is sweat, there is pain, there are tough times there. You know, it's like, and it requires a couple of things for real. Like the one thing that continues to carry me in our journey, you know, because most of you ought to know me, know that I left a situation where I was making millions a month, I'm talking about millions. But I really felt like, and my wife felt like, that God called us for a higher purpose. And simply because he called us for a higher purpose, it doesn't mean that it was going to be easy, because it hasn't been easy. Going from the field to ownership has not been easy, but it's fulfilling, because what carries me is that I know what's waiting for me. And I know that I had a 5-year plan, and I know that I can sustain for 5 years. I know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and how big it's going to be. So I'm willing to go through everything that I have to go through to get there. I say this to you, and I show you the video, because what we're embarking on now is the same thing that you all are going to have to do. If you want a better life, nobody gets a better life easily. It comes with fight. I mean, like, you have to dig down and find the fight to be disciplined, to fight through no's, to fight through disappointment, because all of that is a part of getting to where you want to be. So let me jump right into it. Today, listen, I am fully committed to the success of what we're doing with TavaVerse. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm the CEO of Tava, and Tava has 3 divisions: Tava Worldwide, Tava Fit, and TavaVerse. Why am I so committed to TavaVerse? I'm so committed because, given the times that we are in a time right now, we're in phase 2 of a recession, and a lot of you all are starting to feel it, and a lot of people across the country, they're feeling it, but they're not feeling it. They're going to feel it like they're going to feel it in phase 3. And the thing that I share with everybody is this. Now, this is part of the language that I use when I talk to people. I'm going to try to say it as slow as I can, and I'll come back and say it again. But you all need to be taking notes. If you think about every time we have a recession, or the economy is horrible, you think about 2008, 2009, we had a recession, real estate industry collapsed. You think about when COVID went down and people were unemployed. You think about now. During those times, all we had as a people, we only had ourselves in our communities. We only had us. And every time it got crazy, and I'm going to share a little bit of this today, but I'm going to really get into it tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is going to be deep. Okay, because I'm going to show today, I'm going to give you the language. But every time that our communities across the country, our people, we have found a way to come together and create income for each other. Like in the form of, you all have heard of that Susu, and they call it many different things in many different areas. Susu, train, plane, people helping people, each one get to, like, it's been called many different things, but what it is something that our people have instituted in our communities to help save each other, to help people make money to buy groceries and just essentials. Well, right now, given the plight of our American dollar, we do not know. There are several countries coming together trying to diminish the value of our dollar and not make our dollar the worldwide currency anymore. I'm telling you, our dollar is the worldwide currency, most respected. And what is the benefit of that? Having us, our country, our dollar being the world, because we can print it. And whatever country's currency becomes the worldwide currency, they have the right to print the money. So we don't know what's going to happen. So what's happening now? Economists have said that it is best, because of the uncertainty, to take your money and place it into hard assets, minerals, gold, silver, or real estate, right? Now, here's the issue, that a lot of our people in our communities don't know the process to begin to do that, or feel that we can't do it, right? and feel that we're ill prepared. But what it is that we're just ill prepared mentally, because anytime there's a calamity, anytime there's a worldwide apocalypse, I don't care whatever it is, the people that move quickly, they live. The people who sit still, they perish. To move is to live. To sit still is to perish. Our people right now don't know what's going on. They're clueless in our communities. What is going on? Folks, I'm talking to you now. I'm giving you the language because it's coming from my heart. I don't even need to read it. Our people financially are illiterate. We have no clue on how to get money anymore. There was a time when we could go to our banks if we had great credit scores, and we can get a signature loan for 50 G's. That day is gone. Now, man, you have to speak a foreign language and know the code. You have to know. I was talking to a gentleman and I said I'm gonna take ownership of this, so I'm not even gonna preface where I got it from. When you think about going to get a loan, mortgage loan, a business loan, a line of credit, personal line, business, money anywhere from any funding source, right? Each of them has what we call a dress code. And I'm going to put it in our term. They have a dress code. And they have people in place that serve as bouncers to either give you admittance or to tell you, no, you can't get in. And if you go to a lender or a financial source and you do not meet the dress code to the T, if they say you got to have a blue suit on, red tie, white shirt with red socks with white polka dots, if you come in there with red socks, you don't get the loan. They're not going to give you the money. So with the dress code, we have funding. We have partners. We have partners in our community. We have a community of people, and we have partners that we have vetted, that in their industries, they're renowned, they have credibility. We have these people that are partners and but they are resource people. These people own banks. These people know private lenders. These people are lenders themselves. We have people to help you dress you up to fit the dress code. Meaning every lender has a criteria in order to get a loan. Now there's the written criteria, and then there's what we don't know that they leave out of the written criteria that makes it easy to say no. But we have people that know the code. They know how you're supposed to look. They know that you're supposed to wear red socks with polka dots on them. They know that. And so we have a system that when you enter our community, you have access to the people that possess knowledge that our people do not have access to, that 99% of our people in our communities do not have access to. We have people that are bona fide millionaires that have attained it, that have gone through, that know it, that know the code. They know to tell you to wear the red socks with polka dots on. They know that. And we also have a membership of people within our membership of accomplished people that I'm talking about examples like these people in our membership are probably like the top 5 percentile income. We have people that own franchises, Popeyes, Subways, and several other, And so the benefit of a community during times like this is, if we don't help ourselves, who is going to help us? If we don't help ourselves, who is going to help us? And during these times, you cannot put your head in a hole and say, I'm going to stick my head in the hole and hopefully I pray to God when I pull it out that it's okay, because it's not going to be. If we don't take it upon ourselves to come together as a community, as a network of people across the country, if we don't do that, we're going to be in trouble. Now, the good news is we don't have to do susu, but I don't knock susu. I don't knock it, because I know the premise of it. The premise of it is you come in, you got to bring 2 people, And that's the only way that the board, now I am in no shape, form, or way advocate the suicide. But I'm telling you that I respect the people in the community when they have nothing else, no other way to develop income. I love to see the people come together. And the problem is it's always winners and it's always losers. But the winners always win because they go above and beyond what they're supposed to do. And the losers always lose because all they do is become critical and look for flaws instead of solutions. You're part. We have a community of people that have the answers to the questions. And then, you know what? What's crazy? Question to ask. So, what we're doing now, this is me getting into the language. What I am doing, this is what I'm doing. I'm inviting people to join our community that brings something to the table. My job is to enhance the community, to enhance it, enrich it, and to expand it because we are in expansion mode. Write that down. Our community is in expansion mode. And each new member is responsible for expanding our community by two people. Two people that come in each at $200 per. And that's the membership fee. The membership fee is $200, and they will pay $150 subscription fee for the information they get. And at any time they feel like they don't see the value in it, they can back out. But I guarantee you that they will see the value in it. Because, the point is, when you first join us, we teach you how to formulate what it is you're looking for, what you want to do. Because a lot of people really can't structure. We show you how to structure what your dream or desire is, because a lot of people don't know how to do it. So when you come in, we have two different portals. Like beginning next month, we're going to have one portal that if you're interested, we have a form that you'll fill out. Much like when you go looking for a home to a real estate agent, when you go in there, they make you fill out a form, your name, address, but they ask you, what are you looking for? Single family, high rise, what? When do you want it? You're looking for, when, what is your move-in date? Is it, a month? A week, a month, when? So you will be telling us, what is your goal? When would you like to achieve this? And then you will have people from within the company, within the community, helping you to structure yourself, to dress you so you can meet the code. We have people who, number one, will help you with your credit. We will help you structure your credit. Just because you have a 700 doesn't mean that you can qualify for money, because there are other criteria that it's like you got to know, man, because it's always a gotcha. You might go in there with a 700 score and you just know I'm gonna be able to go in there and get this money, but they say, sir, you only have like 2 items on your bureau reports. You only have two entries, and your credit your credit limit is not high enough. It's only like one is 30,000, one is 12,000. You're not gonna get what you want. You're not gonna be able to go get $50,000. So we have people that know how to dress you up before you go and screw yourself by not being ready. So we take you through a system, and there is nobody else doing this in our arena. And so the point that I make to you is that when you go out here and you start talking to people, you got to know what to say. And this is exactly what you say. All you tell them is that, listen, I just joined a network of people. I just joined a network. And some of the people in there, this is a network that's mostly comprised of our people. I've met some of the sharpest people that I've ever met. They have introduced us to people like that own banks and people that can legitimately get our, straighten our credit out. People that can guide us and teach us how to structure our loans if we want to buy real estate. People that can show, teach us how to get the loan. People that can show us the property. People can give us the formula to whether it's the right property. People that can help us start our business if we want to start a business. People that can help us get funding for our new business. That teach us how to, get an LLC and I mean, like from A to Z. In this community, this is what I have access to in this community. And they told me that I could start off by inviting 2 people to it. But the whole premise of our community is we don't bring people who just want to take from the table. We want people that bring something to the table. And that's simply what I say. Because here's the deal. When you approach it like, I just got to get 2 people. No, that's not what we're about. I'm not BSing you. That's not we're not just about going to get 2 people. We're about expanding our community nationwide. Let me give you a glimpse of my vision. Rocky, put that up. And I'm showing you my vision for real.
Most people don't know about the Billionaire's Social Calendar. Ultra-high wealth individuals tend to exclusively hang out with each other, all traveling to the same destinations each month every year. It looks something like this. To ring in the new year, billionaires will party at St. Bart's. February consists of the Super Bowl, which varies from city to city. March is Aspen for downhill skiing, and then out to Augusta, Georgia.
That's not the one, please. Please put the picture up of the United States with the images on there. Thank you. Here's my vision, and the beauty about doing this through our company, which is a network marketing company. It's easy for us to expand rapidly because it's word of mouth. And I have a vision that in the next 6 to 13 months, that we will have over 10,000 people nationwide. That we will have people, our membership will expand nationwide, and we will be able to go from state to state, city to city, community to community, and share information with our people that they don't have, that they need to have. And you know what's crazy? It's not just them, it is our children. How could you have a child that's 17, 18 years old, and if you can't teach them, how do you not put them in a position to where they could learn some basics about credit, learn some basics about money, learn about real estate acquisition, because we're teaching them about everything. How could you have somebody 18 years old and not teach them? Because our youngsters, our children, our young men, our young women that are 18 and above, man, they have brilliant minds, but they only know what they know. They only know what they know. And if you haven't taught them the principles of money, how to start a business, about about trading, buying real estate, they don't know. And so there are a lot of people that have a one-up on them because they possess that information, and our kids don't. I have made it mandatory. Each of my kids, I pay them a salary every month. I pay them a salary. And what's up, Modi? I pay them a salary every month. But here's the deal. It is mandatory that they get on here and they learn some principles of money. Because I tell them that when I'm gone, you're not going to have anybody that really gives a damn about you like I do. And so it is imperative that they get on and learn this. So, because you've got to be around people that know the game. And fortunately for you all now, we have people, and it's taken us a while to do this, but we have people that know the game. We have people that can get you, that can dress you up. We walk you to a door, open the door, and put you in the hands of people that will accept the dress code that we give. And so that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're putting together now. So again, let me just go. The language is very simple. Again, if you got what I said the first time, let me see some fire. Anybody who understood what I said, so I don't have to keep repeating it. But I will, because I'm going to be doing Zooms all the time, not just speaking, talking off the cuff. If you got what I said, put some fire. If you understood the language. Let me see, Sabrina, right. So understand, you don't have to beg anybody I mean, listen, it is not mandatory that people come in at 200. The philosophy about 200, which I'll go into more tomorrow, is that it's a mindless yes. Even people broke spend $200 to do things, on a weekly, monthly basis, right? But you're not asking people to do a lot. It's like we're not pimping people because a lot of people, if we say there's a recession going on, then I want to make it as easy for our people as I can to come in and be a part of something where they can get that information. And the 150 a month, I mean, the information they're getting is worth much more than that. But we have people that are willing to give up the information for a fraction of what they would normally charge. Because I'm gonna tell you now, if you look at the people that handle our credit, like Breona, and if you look at them and the knowledge that they just give you when they get on the board, Breona, the knowledge she gets online with me, all right, and she shares. I'm telling you, if you sat with her, you'd be paying her 1,000 plus to get that information. But she is lending her intellectual knowledge, her intellectual properties, her knowledge to this community because she understands the importance of what we're doing. Okay? So what you need to be doing now is I hope that you wrote some bullet points about that, because again, I said all we have is us. All we have is us. And all we, I think that's the most powerful thing is really right now, all we really have is us to help us through. And we don't have to do susu. We could do, like I said, 200, if we build this community, and I'm going to show tomorrow how in building this community that you will be making money as we build the community for real, and show you something that Shantae and I have done, and many others that we've helped mentor that have done that made a tremendous amount of money. Okay, and money is relative. I never talk about getting rich. I just talk because rich is relative. I talk about having a better quality of life. Okay, and so here's what you really need to be doing right this minute. Okay, because when you have the language, you have to master the language first because you could be saying the wrong thing to the right person. Okay, but if you let them know that 100% that you just joined a network of people, a community of people that have decided to come together during this tough time. And within this community, we have people that own banks, we have people financiers, we have people that help us get our credit, we have people that fix us if we're broken, we have people in all facets of finance. We have people that show us how to acquire right now, if we can. We teach people how to acquire hard assets, how to acquire properties, how to get apartment complexes, single families, how to flip. We got people to teach you the insides because it's more than just spending $5,000 going to a seminar and people telling you about the powers of real estate. And then at the end of the seminar, they tell you for another $25,000, we can sit and mentor you and teach you where to go and how. Man, listen, all that, you don't have to do that. We have people that can show you where the properties are, that can structure you, tell you how to get the deal. If you're not interested in doing that, if you're interested in starting a business, we have people that can dress you up, teach you how the power of a business plan, power of LLC, what an LLC is, different versus S Corp, how to set your fund. I mean, man, we have people that they're going to take you from A to Z. Your kids need to know this information. Okay, they need credit. Because if you don't have money, you better have credit. And if you have credit and money, man, because you should never have to use your own money. And these are some of the principles that we're going to teach, right? So here's what you need to be doing now, for real. These are the people that you really need to be focusing on during these times. You need to focus on some realtors. If you know real estate agents, they are prime candidates for what we're doing, and they will understand it. Mortgage loan officers, mortgage brokers, they will understand the power of what we're doing, right? Car salesmen, man, I'm telling you, they had their heyday, but their heyday is coming to an end, and they need to make some extra money. If you can show them how to become a part of the community, that will position them to where they could listen. You might need a personal line of credit right now. Well, we have people that could dress you up, so you meet the dress code from the lender to get it. All right. And I mean, bona fide. Listen, starting tomorrow, you're going to see testimonies of people, because we have beta groups of people that we work with and got things done for them. We're going to be posting testimonies from these people. People who work in salons. If you know people who work in salons, they have access to the ears of a lot of people. You need to be talking to them, because when money gets tight, man, women start figuring out how to do the hair themselves, or they go natural. Okay, they go natural. All right, and just sharp people, because they will understand the language that we're speaking. And y'all, I'm not teaching you any game. This is for real. When you understand it's for real, but understand it's more important than anything. Man, you don't have to beg anybody to be a part of this. Man, if anybody that has any sense, man, they should be thanking you. I mean, like, drop it down, man, and thank you. For telling me about this, for turning me on to this. Because this is, I mean, come on, they should be thanking you for exposing them to a community, man, that has the kind of people, the kind of information that our community has. And because there are not many people that give out this information. It's trial and error. And man, how many times can you experience error, man? Because every time you experience error on your credit report, man, it's a hard inquiry, man. It plummets your credit report. Man, you need to know the secrets of reporting credit, man. Like, I'm still learning. I still don't know it all. And so I'm learning through this. That's why I'm so passionate about it. So you need to, man, I hope you all get this, just practice the language. If you don't get it, seek it, call somebody. And you need to practice before you go out here and start talking to people, because like I said, you could be talking to the right person saying the wrong thing to them. But when it's the right person, when you're really talking about we're building this community, and understand this, most important thing, what is the most powerful thing about our community? What is the most powerful thing about our network? If you had to really think, what do you think is the most powerful thing about what we have here? And the most powerful thing is information. Most powerful thing we have is we have a collective of very successful people that possess information that all of us don't have. Information that could change your life, that could turn a yes, turn a no into a yes. Information, that is the most powerful thing, because the people that we have in our community, they're all accomplished. They're all very sharp. And when you have sharp people, let me give you an example of sharp people. Rocky, now you can put up that video.
Most people don't know about the billionaire's social calendar. Ultra-high wealth individuals tend to exclusively hang out with each other, all traveling to the same destinations each month every year. It looks something like this. To ring in the new year, billionaires will party at St. Bart's. February consists of the Super Bowl, which varies from city to city. March is Aspen for downhill skiing, and then out to Augusta, Georgia to kick off the spring season with the Masters. May is an extremely busy month for these billionaires, with the Met Gala in New York, and then the most famous horse race, the Kentucky Derby, before flying out to Europe for the Cannes Film Festival and then the Monaco Grand Prix. June, billionaires travel to England for the Henley Rowing Regatta and then the Wimbledon Tennis Tournament in July. August is the Venice Film Festival in Italy, and then conveniently super close is the Monaco Yacht Show in September. October, they're back in England for the London Art Fair. November, they travel down to Australia where it's warming up for the Melbourne Cup, and then finish off the year at Art Basel and Miami Beach before starting it all over again in St. Bart's for New Year's Eve.
Now, you see it's a swarm. Like, they all go to the same places and they come together and they talk. They network. What do as Black people? We all meet up at the Tom Joyner cruise. It's time for something different. This is what I envision. I envision having quarterly events where people meet up, with people that have had success, people that have survived something, that they have something to give. They have something to give. They have information to give back. And so this is my vision. Doing the same thing, all you do is follow the money. When I saw that, I said, this is exactly what I'm thinking about. What if we had quarterly events where you have people that have broken the barrier? They have broken the barrier. They come and they speak and talk about what they went through, how they did it. If you could come and meet some of our partners, get a chance to ask questions and talk to them. And it's just so powerful. I think this we listen, we have a chance to do something very special here. You know, I think that, if people understand that if there's a clear-cut way, a system with support to do something to change your life, why not do it? Why? I mean, like, you got to ask yourself, why not do it? And what is the structure? Michelle, can you put up, do you have the surface? And I'm going to give you this, and I'm not going to keep you all long. I just want to make sure that the majority of people got the language that you kind of understand, and I hope you all weren't, a lot of times people expect some Einstein, formula. It's not. It's very simple. You can put that back up. When you look at this, it just depends on what you see. When I look at it, I carry this in my pocket because I'm doing this with you too. And my goal is to complete this chart by the end of this month. Now, I'm moving at an accelerated rate. I'm moving at a different rate because I know that if I duplicate at the very top, you see one at the top, one circle at the top, one on your left, one on the right. If I duplicate that 13 times, I know that I'm making over $3 million a year. This I know. I know that if I duplicate the very top, where me at the top of the circle is, say if it was Jewel on the left, and say if it was Lachelle on the right, and that's all I have to do is get them, and they each come in at $200, and they each are paying us a monthly subscription of $150. On one way we get paid. If I duplicate that, and I'm not talking about me doing it, if I have Lachelle here on the right-hand side, if I help her find 2 sharp people and vet those people with her and talk to those people, make sure they're the right candidates. If I help her expand our membership by 2, and then I help Jewel do the same thing on the left, I'm going down 2 levels, right? If I do that 3 times, and that's my goal, to do it 3, and why can't I do it? Why can't someone do it? Why can't you do it? Because look, like I put that TD Jakes thing up there. Look, just to have a system where it says, if you do this, mathematically, this is what will happen. If you duplicate that 13 times, all you have to do is not personally, all you have to do is help expand our membership by 13 times. 13 times. If you do that, your life will change. You will make 7 figures. If you fall short of that, it could be you might not make 7 figures, but what if you're making 6 figures? I mean, just by expanding, that is us coming together. Some people are going to see it, some people are not going to see it. I hope the ones that are meant to see it, that you all see it today. And if you see it and you don't understand it, do not refrain from asking questions, because I do take calls. I take calls, Michelle takes calls. Rosalind, out my office, we take calls. If you don't understand, seek the knowledge. Don't just sit back and say, I just don't understand and I'm not going to do it. Because let us help you understand the power of building something special in these economic times. Just by expanding the community that will benefit all of our people across the country. This what we're doing is going to benefit all of our people across the country. And I don't know, maybe my message would be a lot more powerful if I didn't talk about doing something that's going to help our people. Maybe if I just said, it'll just help you. It'll just help you. Maybe you'll be, oh, now you're talking. Shit, the hell with all the other people. Hell, I'm broke. I need some help. Well, you know what? It always starts with you, because my father always said, he told me, he said, Kenny, he said, I know you said you always wanted to be rich. You always wanted to be a millionaire. He said, you get yourself out the hole. He said, but once you do it, then it's no longer about the money. It becomes about significance, and it's about doing significant things. And he said, the people that do significant things are the people that have statues erected of them on this earth. And you know what? My father was very true. He was right about that, because my father's no longer here, but at his alma mater, West Virginia State, he has a life-size statue, bronze statue erected in his honor of him. And he did very significant things. So I'm following his path. And anybody that would like to follow that path with me, because with that comes a lot of blessings. It comes with a lot of financial success. It comes with peace and happiness. So if you're down to follow me, let me see that fire in the feed. And tomorrow night is the night, though. This is the night. If I were you, tomorrow night, I'm going to. Today, I just wanted to give you just a little information, a little psychology behind it. I hope that you all got what you want. I want, if you got it, let me see some fire. Let me see. Because I know who my true players are in here. And I just want to make sure I see that they kind of got where I was going with this. And so you need to write this down, and you need to practice the language. When Shantae and I got into network marketing for the first time in 2008, that's where Jewel and I met. And we were broke. And we weren't broke. We were broke as hell. Gabrielle Lee, thank you. Vaughn, thank you. Yes, Cedric. My men stepping up. Jewel, yes, Jewel, I know you got it, man. Know you got it. We just got to make sure we got to have a breakthrough with our people. We just got to have a breakthrough. We got to grab our people's hands that don't quite get it, and we got to help them get it, because it is about to get ugly, and we are all we have. Okay, we are all we have. We are all we have. I can't say that enough. We are all that we have. And so I'm going to leave you with that and just tell you this, that we have an opportunity, a mathematically proven, solid way to change the financial trajectory of you and your family's life. Go back to that first video. Do you have the grit and the grind? Do you have it within you to make it happen? Because if I can do it, you can do it. If Jewel can do it, you can do it. If Brittany, if Breona can do it, you can do it. If Marquita can do it, you can do it. The question is, will you be ones? And you know what? When you start talking about seven-figure seed, you listen to what I'm telling you. I'm the one talking about, I'm going to do it. Ashanti and I, we got a commitment. Man, right now we in Chicago, man, one of my favorite cities in the country. One of my friends here who's very well off. She's a bona fide millionaire. Out on her yacht yesterday and just getting fed, man. Just talking to her, asking her questions, and then I'm out here getting it, because we're going to do it before the first of the year. We're going to do it in 6 months. We're going into the first year. And just one way we get paid, because if you do this, if you take it down, duplicate it 13 times, you're going to be making, over $3 million a year. But that's one way we get paid. If you add the other ways we get paid, I'm not even going to tell you that much. But you got to start first. And so I challenge everybody on here to make your list today, to walk around your house out. And I was starting to tell my story. Shantae always tells me I start and don't finish. But when we were broke, and I learned the language to speak when I was in artists, 2008. And we were broke. So my house, I could walk in the complete circle from my bedroom, walk out the door, through the kitchen, through the dining room, through the hallway back. And I'd be walking, because I didn't have anything else to do. So I'd be walking around in the circle, with my lines, making sure I what I had to say, I said it very well. I made sure I had it down. And Shantae came out the bedroom one time, and she said, "Kenny, you all right?" Because she heard me talking to myself, and she thought the strain of being broke, it broke me. It made me crazy. I'm like, baby, I'm not crazy. I'm just perfecting my what I have to say to people. I'm just perfecting it, because you only got one time to make a first impression. So I need to make sure in that one time that it is on time and it is perfect. Because I don't have the luxury of not saying the right thing to people. So I'm saying, if you really want it, it's here. It's a clear-cut system. All you got to do is not make it complicated. All you got to do is fill in the blanks. And who do you know that does not need this? Everybody needs this, but everybody's not deserving of it. So you make sure that you bring the right people to the community, because we don't need the wrong people. We need the right people. So you have the ability to select and choose. And you got to do something called, like, if you don't know, third-party validation is very important. I'm going to leave you with that. Never try to close them by yourself. Even Jewel is a multi-millionaire 10 times over. When Jewel gets somebody on the phone that's interested in this, she gets me on the phone to talk to them with her. Now, she doesn't need me, but she understands the principle of third-party validation. Don't you try to call. All you got to do is pique their interest. And then you get somebody on the phone with them. See if you can get Jules, see if you can get Lachelle, see if you can get Kenny, see if you can get Breona, see if you can get Marquita. Get somebody that knows more about it than you and that you think can get it across. Because sometimes the people that you know remember you from maybe getting drunk, falling out, borrowing money, not paying it back. They know the old you. They don't know the new you because everybody changes. So you need to get somebody that will validate you because they will think, well, how did Kenny get this millionaire? So Kenny must be changing. And if he can change, I know damn well I can change, right? And so listen, this whole thing that we're doing is psychological, philosophical matter. Psychological because you have to understand how people think. Philosophical because what you're saying has to make sense to them in order to make them move. And it's mathematical because that's how you get paid. If you fill in the circles and you complete the math and you follow the math, it's not going to let you down. The only thing that's going to let you down is you. Okay? So having said that, I appreciate you all getting on. I hope I gave that somebody picked up. If you invited people on the line and they get with you and said, I really don't understand what he's saying, please talk to them. Please help them understand. You know, I tried to keep it KIS. I tried to keep it simple, stupid. That's an old acronym for network marketing. Keep it simple, stupid. I tried to keep it simple, stupid. I hope that it was simple enough for you all to receive, okay? If not, call Lachelle, call me. Lachelle will get me on the phone, you know, because we want as many of y'all to win as possible. I am going to complete mine, I guarantee. Put the chart back up one more time, Lachelle. Mine is going to be done by the end of the first week of August. I will complete this. I'm going to complete my chart. I'm going to go complete it. I'm going to replicate it 13 times. 2 people, help them get 2 people. And I'm going to duplicate that 13 times in 6 months. And if you're down with me, and just don't say you're down with me because it sounds good, because it's good and bad. Because, you know, listen, when my wife will tell you that I am crazy when I am on my mission, because nothing will interfere with me making happen what happened. And if you don't believe that about me, you got to wonder and ask yourself, how did he become one of the 4 owners, African American owners of a network marketing company? Because I never let life get in the way of me having the life I want. Because life is designed to stagnate you. The system is designed for you to be subservient. It's designed for you to be subservient, not for you to be wealthy. All right? Having said that, I thank you all very much. I hope you all have an incredible weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I lay out the blueprint. I give you the system 100%. I gave you the language today, and I told you make sure you put together a list now, because you got to be structured. You got to have structure. Learn the language and understand. Have an accountability partner. Y'all should have accountability partners. And if you're down with me, the 6-month plan, yeah, I want y'all to let Lachelle know. Don't put it in here because everybody said puts the fire out. Then next thing you know, it rains and the fire just disappears. You know. I mean, listen. Like I say, sunny days, everybody love them, but can you stand the rain, baby? Okay, because it's going down. I mean that. All right, thank y'all very much. Y'all have an incredible day.
Pass it down, I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding till like coffee beans. Living up my community now, I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflow.